I'm Master Sergeant Pinnell with the AFRS Top 3, and unfortunately General Levitt couldn't join us today, but we're graced with the presence of our very own new Command Chief, CMSgt Lee. She's going to go over a couple of things and introduce herself to the command. Ma'am?
All right, thank you very much. First and foremost, happy holidays. I know that's coming up, and it's a very important time for all of us, so I want to go ahead and say happy holidays now. But thank you to the team for allowing me to take this opportunity to speak to you. So this is a little more of, hey, I just want to do an intro and let you know what's going on within the organization and what's on my mind. We'll get another opportunity to do a little Q&A, and as what was mentioned a few minutes ago is that General Levitt, she's stuck in a meeting, unfortunately, but the next time I'll do my best to try to get her in here with me. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you. Thank you guys for what you're doing. As a personnel that's never been a recruiter, however, I've always thought about doing recruiting. I truly appreciate what you do, and I get what you do. My goal is to make sure that everyone in the Air Force understands what you do and how important it is what you do every single day, because you guys are out there changing lives, and it's very important that people understand that. I do appreciate, and I want to thank the top 3 for you guys coming together and putting this together. I do understand that we're going to try to expand this within the entire enterprise and make it a top 3 within Air Force Recruiting Service, which is awesome. I had an opportunity to go out and look at your page last night, so I scanned through, and I see you had some old crusty chiefs out there trying to give you some leadership advice. But no, they did a great job, and I appreciate you guys using this avenue to do some professional development. A lot of the things that I saw that you guys are doing, I'll be quite honest, you're doing a lot of things that a lot of people at a normal base aren't doing. I mean, you are putting out the messaging, you are sharing videos, you are getting chiefs to come out and speak to you, and I think that this is an amazing opportunity that you have given the geographical separation that you have from a normal base. So keep doing what you're doing, keep mentoring our airmen, and keep on with the professional development. Your 5-6, I understand that they're doing the same thing, and we're going to extend this AFRS wide as well. So wow, I'm really amazed at what you guys are doing given your unique circumstances. So again, thank you. I want to make sure again that you understand what my focus is as being your command chief. I want to make sure that I'm taking care of you. So I want to hear the things that are on your mind. I am here for that. I want you to also understand that the mission of Inspire, Engage, Recruit, that we have to always make sure that that comes first, besides being a great airman first, because that's always most important. But we need to make sure that we're maintaining our professionalism and doing the great things to get out here and recruit our next generation of airmen. So always keep focus of being a great airman first, but that Inspire, Engage, Recruit will always be your mission and should always be your focus. For me, my focus areas will be resiliency. Resiliency is super important for me. And again, understand the challenges that you guys have, that you're not at a base. We need to make sure that we're taking care of you. Out of sight, out of mind, in my opinion, is not acceptable. Because you're not at an installation, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be taken care of. And we need to make sure that we're getting after that. So we do have an organization within the unit in the recruiting service that is actually getting after this, and I really appreciate it. And we're going to make sure that we tailor that it meets, or it checks every block to make sure that we are meeting every need that you have. We're going to do our best. So that's a promise, is that we're going to get after resiliency. If we're telling you, which I truly believe that you have the most important job in the Air Force, but if we're telling you to give up a lot to go out here, and when I say give up, let me be clear, you're giving up being on the installation where you have a little bit more security. You're giving up your network on a base. You're giving up a lot of quality of life by being a recruiter, because your spouse or your family members are not at a base where they have that network. Then we need to take care of you, and we have to do a better job. So resiliency will always be my main focus. Also, the professional development. These kind of opportunities are amazing, and again, keep doing what you're doing, but we have to make sure that we're doing other things as well. Again, you're at a disadvantage from being at an installation where you may have a lot of key speakers to come talk to you. Well, we're going to fix that. We're going to try to get some of these big dogs to come out and speak to you just like they would at a normal installation. So we're going to keep doing these top 3 things, but we're going to also make sure that if we can get Military One Source, or we can get some of these other helping agencies to come out and speak to you, Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force or General Goldfein, whatever we can do to get some good professional development, we're going to do that. If we can get you in some classes, just because you're recruiters don't mean that you can't do classes. Classes as in going TDY and actually doing some other professional development. We're going to do that as well. And so I am starting that with your chiefs, and I think that it's important that your chiefs gets the same professional development opportunity as everyone else, and as I see opportunities for you guys, I'm going to keep pushing those as well. The other thing is innovation. So you guys know that we cannot recruit the same way we did when you came in the military. So we have to find better ways of interacting and trying to go out there and attract this younger generation to come in. And again, you guys are already doing some amazing things on trying to get after that. I was just in a meeting, an innovation meeting, and they were talking about the whole BMT app, and we're asking tons of questions to make sure that we get it right. So all the ideas that you have, I hope that that middle tier is not stopping you from elevating those ideas that you have. Keep shooting those up. Get them to your chiefs. Get them up to me. I want to make sure that we are looking at what you're trying to get after. And by the way, I guarantee you somebody else is probably already have that idea, or somebody else is already working it. So we have the Ricky system. Put it in there. If you can't put it in there, or don't want to put it in there, you want to bounce stuff off of people, send it up. But we really have to look at trying to do recruiting better. We have to make sure that we're taking some of the pressure, some of these processes that we have in place that don't make sense, that are outdated. We need to take those things out. We need to free up your time to give you more time to go out and recruit. That's what's important, not the things that like sitting at a desk and filing papers when we can do stuff automated. Those are the kind of things that we need to do. So please, resiliency, professional development, and innovation, those are my 3 main focus that I want to make sure that we're getting after during my tenure in here. And one thing that I can promise you is that Chief Lee is not going to sit on these ideas. I'm not going to leave here saying, man, I wish that we should have done this or we should have done that. Or 5 years from now, when you've had 2 other command chiefs, you're like, wow, we tried to do that like 5 years ago. That's not what I'm going to do. When I leave here, you're going to have some kind of idea of where we are. There may be things that we're not going to get after in my tenure or finalized while I'm here. But I tell you what, we're going to make sure there's some progress. And while we have an AATC commander and an AATC command chief who are very, very, very eager and ready to go after these challenges, we need to capitalize on that. General Quast is amazing. General Levitt is amazing. They have these great ideas and they are ready to roll out. They're not going to sit on stuff. So hey, send us what you have, okay? I really appreciate that. I do want to, again, thank you guys for giving me this opportunity. And again, I hope the next opportunity that we have, I'll be a little bit more smarter on recruiting and that I can answer a lot of the questions that you have. But please send any questions that you have my way, or the next time when we get this opportunity, it will be more of a Q&A session. And again, I'll do my best to try to have General Levitt here as well so that you can hear from her. All right? Again, thank you for your time. Happy holidays to you. Please take some time and spend it with your family, and also take some time to just regroup, refresh, and just download. I mean, just take some time to refresh and come back stronger in 2019. But be safe. Thank you, guys.
There you have it. I'd like to thank you, ma'am, on behalf of the command and the top 3. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you.